Okay.
I'm
And
ready.
one,
I'm here. I just got my camera off.
and once he gets
Yeah.
settled, he gonna get on.
We live
Well,
though.
we live.
We got this thing.
What up, y'all?
Yeah.
What's up? What's up? Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Back
another
at it again.
episode of the Collective here, the internet's trippiest podcast. Um, Here with the Collective, and you all as well watching from home. Um, so allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Torrin Shanae, avid music lover. Uh, Sometimes shy, sometimes outspoken. It depends on the day you catch me on. Usually too damn deep. um, Jeff.
Yeah. It's your boy. Mama calls me Jeff. Outside they call me Elijah these days. Um, the gas man in DC. Just plugged into a lot of different things. Just try to be a vessel out here. I'm an observer. Just grateful to be breathing. Grateful for the space. Yeah, check me out on Instagram g.elijah144 and elijahgreen144. Sure.
Yeah.
Peace. Kyrie, aka the Hood Mystic. Astrologer, author, lover, planter of flowers. Butterfly collector. I just do a bunch of random shit, and I enjoy life to the fullest. I'm happy to be here for episode 4 of the collective, and we got a lot to talk about. So that's my intro.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm Woo. Go by Woo. Got it. I'm an artist. The strong man around these parts, Northern Virginia. Um, Also have a holistic website where we sell different things like Palo Santo, Blue Lotus, and different herbs. That's sacred.solutions.co. And also you can check out my music on all streaming platforms. Who got it? And I'm just here to, be a part of the collective, speak my piece, and talk about things the way we see them.
My next door is AD.
Yeah. What's up, Cam?
It's Cam. Residential do everythinger. Got a clothes if you're looking for them. Gas if you're looking for that. Shrooms on the way. We are pretty much, on the same wavelength.
For sure. What's up, AD? Popping in.
What's up, man? What's up with it, y'all?
What's up?
No, man, it's your boy AD, man. Long day. Here to rock out with the podcast, man. Get into some trippy stuff, man. So let's get to it, bro. I'm just happy to be here, man. A little out of breath.
Out of breath. What
You
you
was,
doing,
you was
man?
running. You was running.
yeah, I just got that. It's just
Got to run to the collective.
yeah.
I
So
feel you.
I couldn't sit down, so I started in my room. Yeah, man. Trippiest podcast, man.
Yeah, get yourself together, bro. You good.
Ooh, sorry. Real quick.
But yeah, man, let's get into it.
Yeah, you do take a second to relax.
That boy got the juice. Oh, dick.
That
That's
red Kool-Aid.
a big glass too.
Like the Willie dude off Twitter.
All right.
So we're gonna go ahead and kick it off, y'all. Get into our first topic of the day, talking about our weird experiences of the week. It's been a lot of weird energy going on, so we just want to tap in and check in and see how y'all week been going. How your week been going?
My week been going good. No, I'm not going to lie. My week was going crazy up until today. I was ready to fight somebody, like for real. I can't even fight, but I was that mad. I was gonna get my ass beat for no reason. But I'm gonna keep it real. I was like reading this book about like these archangels. And one caught my eye that I ain't never heard about. His name was like Shamuel or something like that. Chamuel. I ain't never heard about that man or woman or energy a day in my life until last night. But I just kind of was working with it. I did a schedule for it, and I was just writing down some stuff that really was in my heart, and I was just like, I'm gonna give it to you for some reason because it was Tuesday and he ruled Mars, and I was just like, I'm on this type of energy. I'm ready to fight, but I'm gonna fight angelically. So I just woke up into some trippy shit, and like somebody owed me something. They owed me some money. They paid me that plus interest, because it was like Shamuel. He like a warring deity, and like when I tell you, people been giving me hell for like these past couple of days, and I was just like questioning my whole sanity about shit, bro. Like I was just like, yo, like what the fuck is happening? So what it was I had to tell motherfuckers no, right? And I ain't doing that shit. Kiss my ass for real, like you know what I'm saying. And I did that, but everything changed today. You feel me? And then on the way to the podcast, my dumb ass ran out of gas, like on the highway, like trying to get here. And so, if y'all know anything about cars, they was invented in Detroit. So the highways, niggas is acting like they racing at all time. They like it's crazy. So, anyways, I'm just walking down the highway trying to get some gas, and this beautiful young lady just pulled over out of all people, like in the like 2022 Audi. Yeah, so we exchanged numbers, and it's lit. You feel me? Anyways, yeah, that's my week so far. You know, that's my week.
Shit. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Angel came and saved you. You know,
Angel came
working with that one.
Yeah, it was like a cyclical event of like mind blown. Because when I tell you I ran out of gas so hard, like I ran out of gas hard. Like I just pulled my ass over. Like
damn,
I couldn't even be mad about it, bro, because I was just so irrelevant. Like I'm just a dumbass right now. So
yeah.
let me just
you just gotta eat that.
Yeah, so
you gotta eat that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah. My week been okay. It's been a little weird. I had a weird ass dream the day after the portal was open, or not the morning of that shit supposed to be opening. But I was in my crib and I was leaving in my dream, and I opened the front door, and it's like two energies like fly in fast as hell, going around the corner into the restroom with like long hair, and I just leave. I close the door. I'm trying to walk down my apartment hallway, and it's like a little short Asian lady yelling at me saying leave, like leave. And I tried to face my fear and like, confront her and shit, and it just was not working. I just woke up. I woke up pissed the fuck off because like, what the fuck? I woke up, tried to cleanse the energy around here and shit, and it's feeling better, but man, it's just weird. I'm trying to move. Like I'm looking for a new spot. Gotta get the fuck. But other than that, man, yeah, that shit was weird. I don't know what that shit mean other than leave this space.
All right, can we expand on the small Asian lady? Like, where did she come from? Like,
no, she was like, it's like she had a bobblehead or something. Y'all know, y'all know the lady from The Incredibles that make the costumes, the design. Yeah. That's how she looked, bro. It was weird. I don't know where that shit came from, but I can say I have been being pretty trippy for the past few days before that. So I don't know. That might have had something to do with it.
I'm thinking it's all connected, but I digress.
It probably is, but I don't even know how to process that. We're gonna see.
For sure.
Other than that, though, like 4th of July, I just stayed home and consumed made my own vibe, made my own energy. Didn't want to get out there, when all that mess. But yeah, that's my week so far. Oh, it's been working on a lot of shrooms and stuff, getting those things together. But yeah, y'all can go ahead.
I'll go ahead and go since we had talked about dreams, and And that's where I've been most of this week and last week is just really just in my dreams and trying to understand them, man. I've been sleeping a lot, taking every chance to nap and understand REM sleep. So I'll sleep for 2 hours, wake up so I could put my mind in a certain rhythm so I can fall back to sleep and lucid dream. And I began to the point where I see stuff, man, but I get to the point where I'm trying to stay in my dream longer, but I keep waking up. And just like Woo, I'll be frustrated, but like I realize that temporary failure is success. So that's where I've been at. But the dreams has been like everybody else in my life. And I was talking to my grandpa about it, and he was like, "Well, the reason why you dreaming about everybody else is because you too concerned about other people. You need to worry about yourself." And I didn't want to hear that. I didn't want to hear that. But then I was like sitting at the park, and I had to accept it. I really had to accept it, man. So this week, I step back from everybody and stop trying to be everybody's friend, and that's something that's hard for me, like so freaking hard. Like I love to talk to people, man. So for me to be separate is kind of hard sometimes. So that's something I've been trying to deal with this weekend. It's been a weird experience for me. Weird.
Bro, I love that.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Yes, sir.
I guess I can go.
Shout out to your granddad, though.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's
Talk to what you need to hear.
been an interesting week for me so far. A lot of highs, a lot of lows. I've been enjoying every moment of them, I guess. Can you hear me fine? All right, just making sure y'all was looking up from the phone down. Yeah, but a lot of highs, a lot of lows. I think I've been talking to Woo. I've been losing a lot of stuff lately. I've been losing stuff that like I really don't want to be losing, but it's also at the same time been like trying to teach me how to how just to accept how to accept loss, and how to be okay with that moving forward, like how to push through certain things and like how to keep a smile on my face, no matter like what I'm dealing with. Yeah, man, I've been like really outside living, living like living rock star, man, but it takes a toll too. But like it's been a drama, so that's all I can really say. A lot of weird people have been coming in, but a lot of angelic angels have been helping blessing me as well. So yeah, all that.
Yeah. The high frequency attract the angels and the demons. Yeah.
And to Eddie's point, I'm getting.
Hold on.
Underwater.
You got jumbled up.
Oh, we good?
Yeah.
Now, but yeah, to AD's point, I've been seeing the difference in what does, like how to ensure I'm keeping certain energy, certain folks who are there to serve my purpose, how to keep them away, and how to attract people, how to bring people in, but ensuring that I'm able to set those boundaries up front, so I'm getting what I need out of them, and they're benefiting from that time shared as well. So
No doubt.
yeah, man,
No doubt.
get good at being a dick, like like it works in your favor. I promise you.
What works in your favor?
Being selfish, being a little bit of an asshole, being a dick, like just getting all the
Hell
bullshit.
yeah.
Like
You got to.
just all that.
Or people gonna walk all over you and you gonna feel like shit. So
Don't
you gonna
walk
have
all
to
over
be an
you.
asshole.
Fuck that people.
It took me 30 years to figure that out. It's such a refreshing place to be, and on the other side of that, that's not
Yeah.
my problem, So yes, I appreciate that message today. Yeah, my experience, I was thinking about it as y'all were talking. I did have a kind of an interesting experience. I think it was Friday night. I went out to this sacred space I like to go to just to, meditate. I wanted to keep an eye out on the sky. And that's where I like to go to just sit and watch the sky. Um, and this particular night, the way I was sitting, I couldn't see the moon, so I decided to like kind of walk out. It's an open field. It's an open field, so I kind of decided to like walk out to reposition myself so that I could see the moon. But in doing so, I'm barefoot, so I just start like grounding myself in my, my walk and everything. And it's dark, but I noticed like kind of up ahead, there's a person like walking in the field, right? And typically nobody's there this time of night, and if they are, they're like passing through the alley, which is on the other side of the fence. So, so I see this person and I immediately like kind of pretend as if I don't see him and go the other direction. Cause I'm really, do your thing over there. I'm gonna do my thing over here. So as I walk in the opposite direction, I'm expecting that once I get where I'm like back to kind of my place, it's a rock I'm sitting on, and my friend is sitting over there. I'm expecting to turn around and see this man because it's an open field. This person was nowhere in sight. And it was tripping me out because I feel like I absolutely seen him notice me. And I was wondering if I scared him because I probably looked like a ghost wandering in the field like that. I had on this like long flowy skirt, just kind of like the way I was walking, like I probably looked weird as shit out in the grass. But like I turn around, this dude is nowhere to be found. So I'm like, yo, did he run? Like now I wish I would have paid more attention because the other side of that, or am I tripping? Which one of us saw the other? So and then I saw some other shit after that, and I wasn't on any shrooms. I'll just say that I wasn't tripping. Um, but so I don't know what that was, but it was definitely one of the more interesting experiences of my week. And then just I've been settling my mind and opening my mind up to possibilities and things that I may not have envisioned. Sometimes we have to do that. We can bind ourselves to our goals or what we think our next steps are without even looking at the bigger picture. I think Hood, you've explained it as an ant. Like they pressed over a crumb, but in reality, it's a whole cake. They just see the crumb, and the ant is like so appreciative of the crumb that they can't even see. It's a whole piece of big ass cake right there. So just trying to expand my desires, my dreams, and my vision beyond just what I can see.
Yeah, it's the worm and the horseradish. If a worm is in horseradish, it think that the whole world is horseradish, as
Right.
opposed to the picnic that it's at. So we get caught up in our bullshit, acting like we on some shit when we limiting ourselves more than likely. So it's
Yeah.
glad that y'all younger and y'all can start to see that. Because when I was young, I was in a whole bunch of horseradish and goddamn. Go ahead. But
Yeah.
Cam, go ahead, bro.
Uh, shit. Smack the Yoda.
Smack
So
the Yoda.
yeah, that happened. That was kind of weird. I hadn't had a drink, smoke or anything. I dark parking lot, just didn't see nothing. Boom. Met some weird characters because of that. A repo man that got shot and wanted to tell me his whole life story. This Hispanic guy that just garbled every word that I was saying. He had like the sweetest spirit. He reminded me of my great granddad, but that's a whole nother story.
Wait, what got you
Then
into that situation? You say you
my
got what?
I hit like this little ledge in an apartment, leaving an apartment. And what's crazy is I was in someone else's car while we were going to the liquor store when we were leaving the apartment, and he was going to take the left that I ended up taking in the apartment. And the girl was like, "Don't take that left, just go straight."
Gotta listen to the women.
Bro, I'm in the car. I'm in the car driving, and I'm like, "What's over there?" Because it on my map it says you can go left. So, and this always happens when I question something or I don't follow my first mind. And the thing is, like, when I question something, I have to have it like in a controlled environment. This was not controlled at all, because in my mind I'm assuming this is the same parking lot that I was just in. No, there's like a ledge and a concrete, like, you know, I'm dope boy in the car. I'm sitting low, you know, my seat all the way down, it's not pumped up. Like, I'm back to where, you know, the black column thing in your car is like right by my head.
You don't even see that shit.
Yeah, I tint all over the car. Like, man, I said no. I'm mad at hell. I was like, no. I didn't push the tire back to the rear bumper thing, but
Fuck.
man, small shit to a giant. It got me close to my mom again, because she gave me one of her cars, and now I'm picking her up from work. So like that hour drive, man, that's amazing. Like I get to talk to my mom a lot, but it's just like it feels like I'm a kid again. And I feel like that was like the healing that I needed, and I didn't know I needed it, because when I wrecked the car, I was so close to my mama's house, I just pulled up, and it was like midnight, but I couldn't get the car back home. Like, I stayed downtown. It wasn't happening.
Mm-hmm.
So spent the night there. It was humbling, like just humbling. And the characters I met, you know, just kind of like make life's moments worth it. Just kind of like stuff to smile on. But other weird energy, man, people just exposing themselves. I'm seeing a lot of people desire things that they really aren't built for. Like, I'm a person that doesn't have much. Any conflict that I have is either self-wrought, which means I brought it on myself. I'm well aware of that, or it's someone else coming into my life with it. Because the people that I've had in my life for the last, my conscious that I can really recall, like 15, since I've been making decisions for myself, years out of the 25, 24, I haven't had issues that I'm having with people now. Like all this hearsay, all this running back and different stories, all that type of shit. So it's just like, it's been a season of like removal, because it's just energy I'm not used to. Not at all. Like, yeah. So, man, because usually I encounter people like you when I branch out. So it's like, I'm always thinking like, man, I'm hitting home runs. So the next swing, obviously, but it's not the case. It's not the case. So yeah, discernment has been put into action for sure. Just
supposed to see you shining, they want to come around.
Yeah, and like I'm talking about, you know, want me for everything, but don't get an invite, nothing. It just that bothers me. But want to invite to all my shit. It should be weird. Yes, I hope y'all watch. Yeah, when this, I'm gonna clip this and I'm posting. I don't give a damn.
Yeah,
man.
They need to know.
Let them know.
I don't know.
Said to shoot it.
All right, vampires, man, real vampires. I've been blessed in my life to just be around genuine, authentic people, and I think this was a refresher course on this is real life. Like I can't walk around with blinders on. Like I have to really be aware of who and what I'm dealing with and how close it is to me and how it's affecting me. So, all in all, a great lesson.
Yeah,
definitely. I just want to quickly point out too, like, you know, I was saying before we went live how these moments of chaos always kind of land us like right back on our feet or reposition us kind of where we're supposed to be. And in all of the scenarios we all talked about, it was you know, it was a positive outcome from the chaos. And so I think you know, that's typically how it works, but then also people have to look for that, you know, instead of sitting in the chaos, you gotta look for the reason.
Can I also add that the disposition of when you going through the chaos ain't adapting to the chaos, but more or less like finding a solution more than saying that this chaos is going to immerse me or take me under. Like, let me just pull up to my mom's crib then and sleep over here for the night. Then fuck it. Like it's just,
it could all be so simple.
I think so. Anyways.
You know what I'm talking about? I'm my mama's son for real. She had just hit a gas pump. Like, I'm way more dangerous than that. I kind of fussed. I was like, you need to pay attention. Talking about me.
Type shit.
Yeah, man. That's the energy exchange I wish on everybody. Some you get some from, you give to.
Shay.
Sure.
Moving along, talking about chaos. I'm gonna introduce this topic. Why is everything so weird these days, yo? Like, I watched
shit on another level
today. And I mean whatever, but I watched the video today of the politician twerking on the handstand. She was popping that thing on a handstand for votes. And you know what? I ain't mad because people done did crazier shit, but it's just like, this is our life. This is 2022. This shit is interesting. And so, you know, I want to speak on her and then speak on just like overall the black people in the workplace. But let's start with her. Let's start with this black woman in her workplace.
Twerking upside down.
Can y'all hear?
I'll show you.
Yeah.
Of course, the video has gone viral and sparked a lot of conversation. Some people have applauded State Senator Tiara Mack, while others say the video was totally inappropriate for an elected official. I asked my next guest how they felt about an elected official shaking her ass online and asking for votes.
They say ass on the news.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing more than that. So just a state senator want to get votes for a sexual education bill, and the way that she getting votes is by twerking on the beach. How do y'all feel about that? Like, is that cool or is that like out of line?
Well, what is for her twerking to get votes?
She's twerking for votes.
So I did more research or looked more into it and stuff. So apparently she already was elected. She's not trying to get votes right now.
For her bill. She's trying to get attention for her bill.
Oh, it's for a bill. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to get reelected.
Oh.
She's trying to get reelected because she did say vote for Tiara Mack at the end of that video.
I mean, after Trump, like everything free game. Like can't really be mad at her. But yeah, it's crazy. How y'all feel about it?
I say you could like say there's two sides to the coin, right? You could say we in a new era, new age. She appealing to her audience, a certain types of groups. She see how everybody looking at things, and then she see like, in my eyes, she taking advantage of like how certain women express themselves. So she using that way as a type of emotional appeal to get votes and stuff, which is not a bad idea. But like on the other side of the coin, it's like, look where we're going to. Everyone want to show off their bodies now. We can't have no professionalism, blah, 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 that type of stuff. So you're going to have those two battles. So, I feel like in her case, I feel like she was being smart, man. Honestly, she was being smart. She knows what she's doing. She really knows what she's doing.
Trying to get the attention.
Do you like it, AD? Do you like it?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Caught my attention. That's for sure. Like, goddamn. But I see that she really into like incorporating pleasure-based sexual education in schools, and I don't know how to feel about that. I don't feel like kids should be learning about pleasure. I mean, they can learn. I feel like they can learn the science of sex, know what you're doing, know what's going on. But I don't know. That shit weird. Plus, she want like
to your kid. I mean, parents.
What you
trying
say,
to talk
Kim?
about different genders and stuff like that.
What are we doing?
I'm still trying to catch up before I comment.
No.
Let me catch up before I comment.
Yeah, like I can't get jiggy with this shit.
Yeah,
man.
I feel like that takes
man.
some. I don't even want to say autonomy, but it takes some control in what people want their kids to learn. Like ultimately, that's something you don't want to. That's not something that's gonna fly with everybody, and people are real passionate about their kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like people are step about that. If they don't do nothing else, you Yeah, like look, they already taking out certain education. I don't think that's gonna fly with certain southern states.
Taking out what part?
They then took out critical race theory.
Oh yeah.
Can't talk. Yeah, the language within those texts is gonna change to make it a little more friendly, as if this was a trade or something like occupation. Nah.
Yeah.
You know what's up though.
That shit. What else? Who else got something to say about
Man. All right, and let me say this: right? just because
I definitely got something to say.
other people step low, just because other people step low, don't mean like you gotta be like, all right, like I'm cool with you stepping low, like, bro, like, man. Me, I voted once in my life and I regret it. Like, I ain't even like that I did it, to be honest. So like, don't ask me about no politics or you know, do what you're gonna do to get your votes, but like, stop, man. Why we keep letting BS like just be cool with it? Like, she's supposed to be somebody in a politician. We don't need that. If like in our politics, we don't need that crap in the politics at all. And like I said, I ain't voting for her because I ain't voting no way. But you know, I'm just not cool with just keep letting stuff be cool just because
she was twerking.
Somebody gotta say something.
Yeah, and then she even did a video like she was arguing with people like, so what, blah blah blah, and all types of stuff.
Oh, good.
I feel like that's
the bullshit.
Like,
that don't need to be in our politics at all.
That's not all right. I hate, and then this because I know some folks might see this and be like, these folks gonna be tap dance. That ain't tap dancing. She just had some professionalism. You in a ring where you're gonna have to garner respect and build some connections, owe some favors and get some favors. Come on now, you ain't getting none that way. Laughing at you.
Let's read real quick. Should Rhode Island schools be required to teach children in grades 6 through 12 about pleasure-based sexual relations, different sexual orientations, and same-sex relationships? Freshman Senator Tiara Mack of Providence told colleagues last week that she believes so. Despite the hatred that she says she has faced since joining the assembly as an unapologetically Black queer woman, and the name she has been called since proposing the sex education bill that has sparked heated debate. Since introducing S2285, I've been subject to name-calling, hatred, and false information campaigns rooted in fear-mongering that paint the LGBTQ plus community members as dangerous to our young people, Mack told the Senate Education Committee on Wednesday. Some unidentified politicians and their supporters have resorted to calling me groomer, I ain't gonna say that, and other disgusting, hurtful names. I'm gonna just kind of end it right there. I think she out of line and she need to have a couple of seats and just calm her little ass down and figure out what she gonna do with her life and think about who she gonna be when she 50. Because when you a young woman and you in college, you can infill your mind with ideologies that you're not mature enough to even understand what you're even talking about. So you take your, like, I don't know, just your inexperience and ideologies and you fight for something that when you turn 50, you're going to feel completely different about it. But it's like, you could be a senator and change lives, but yet and still you're going to be known as the twerking senator. And I just feel like it's just ridiculous, and she need to sit the fuck down and focus on what she going to do in the future.
She played herself.
Facts.
It's like she made Black women look like a joke to some degree.
Say it.
Always are considered hypersexualized, and then people want to be known for their smarts and their accomplishments and things like that. But rather than her, I guess, allowing her achievements or, you know, her bill, whatever it is that she's working on to speak for her, I feel like the fact that she felt like she needed to go do that was a little OP. Y'all, excuse my goddaughter in the background. It's bath time and she is upset. That's a little trendy.
Okay.
But
I don't even hear her. For real.
Good. But
a little bit now that you said something.
but But yeah, like I want, but and I didn't realize too. I didn't realize the bill that she was trying to promote. So now it makes sense. You explain what it is she's trying to promote. I understand why she took that route because look at people talking about her. She's getting the awareness and the attention that she wanted. But I just think it's like that's the last thing we needed. That was the last thing we needed was another black woman shaking her ass. We got enough, and it's no shade, but we just got enough. It's not even, it's
got a
it's
lot of, we got a
little played
lot.
out a little
We got
bit.
a,
Full
we got
capacity.
a, we got a lot. We got a
We
lot.
got-
And as far as them
We got a
teaching that at
lot.
school, I do not agree with them teaching saying. I just think that they should have stuck to the basics, which is protection, body anatomy, and things like that. I don't think they need to be speaking about sexual pleasure or anything like that to kids. That shit is weird and wicked as a bitch.
I think she real with it, and she really need to like calm down. I don't know what they drinking in Rhode Island, but they need to drink
Terrible ass water.
some wine or
Who was in
something
the chat
like.
from Rhode
That's that
Island?
boule
What's
shit,
going
man.
on?
They need to stop.
It's that boule shit, man.
What they got going on in Rhode Island, y'all?
I have no idea.
Y'all water got spiked or something. Well,
Yes.
Something.
With the fruit juice.
And it's like
What is the Nantucket nectars? Like, come on, man.
definitely some Nantucket shit. And it's crazy because just to segue into our next topic about black people in the workplace, like it's situations like this that that undermine and like demean women. It's why people can't take us serious to some degree. We rarely get the respect that we deserve. I feel like a lot of times black women are stereotyped with cliches, angry black woman, all this shit. So it's just it's weird to see someone trying to, I guess, capitalize off of stuff like that. I don't know.
I mean, but you saying that, right? But I'm just one dude on the panel. But I respect all black women on GP, no matter what she came through or what. Like, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna respect you and love you, and I'm gonna do what I can do. I mean, unless you violate and then completely disrespectful. But other than that, I don't feel like I personally disrespect black women, but I will say black women are at war with other black women and they think that black men are a part of that war on them. How do y'all feel about that as the other men on the panel? Am I off base or do y'all be disrespecting black women depending on how you look at them?
So we don't be disrespecting black women,
at all.
but a lot of these dudes do. I can't say that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of
And
these dudes do. Go ahead.
It's like that thing where sometimes the smartest in the room ain't the loudest, but the loudest the one getting listened to. So it's a lot of folks that be speaking on, or it's a lot of people that get listened to on behalf of black men, and they're arrogant, they're ignorant, and they got a lot of off-base views. But in the same sense, from the perspective of I view myself as a good man, I'm validated by the people that call me a good man and honor me in this life, and that I honor. I do be looking, and it's kind of like, damn, women throw a lot of shots. Like I know a lot of men that just mind their business, but that's just because, what iron sharpen iron. That's what we attract.
Mhm.
But it's a lot of mess out here, so I can see why they're responding to what they are. But the reason I don't take digs at black women is because I choose healthy black women. Like my experiences with love have been amazing until they just go left.
Right.
Shit, and even in friendships, and even outside of just romance, like smooth sailing until it just go left. But
Yeah.
It always goes left.
man,
Yeah,
yeah.
I feel like it's also like a trauma standpoint too, because like as soon as people experience one person, they just instantly just project, and speak for everybody, and then the rest of the people, like you said, they listen to the loudest person in the room, and the loudest person usually is the most traumatized. So while he's speaking, everybody getting picked up off his energy, and all they can remember is trauma. So it's just be that, man.
I think it's a reflection of how much people don't love themselves. Like, and I was just saying this the other day. I was looking at the post about Snoop Dogg's daughter. Like, she posted a picture of her and her boyfriend in the pool. She's in the pool, so she doesn't have on any makeup or anything. And you had people literally commenting on this girl's picture, telling her that her boyfriend only want her because she's Snoop Dogg's daughter. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, you looking at this woman and you see your mother, you see your sister, you see your cousin, but you invalidate her love life because you don't think that based on how she looks, she's worthy of love. What kind of shit is that? It's just, it's weird to me how much time and energy people got to spew hate, and they don't realize that they just scream it out loud how much they hate themselves. That'd be like the sad part, is they don't realize how loud they are with it.
Like the spiritual world, I have a war against the spiritual world. Niggas be broke, okay. What's the dude name, bro? I blocked him, so I don't see none of his posts unless somebody screenshot it.
I don't know.
Just a little
boy.
But they are destroying the internet of the black community. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I heard about that. The shade rooms of the internet, they promoting baby mama culture.
Yeah, like that shit is none of it is positive, bro. And it's like people share that shit like it's breaking news. It's some people that don't watch the news, they don't know what's going on in our politics until it gets put on an Instagram post. That's sad. Like that's sad as hell.
Yeah.
So yeah, I see your point, but it's
a lot.
And now the lines is getting blurred because you would expect to see a woman twerking on the handstand on the shade room, but not on your nightly news when you trying to with the politician race. What's happening here? You know?
Yeah.
I'm real concerned for black women because, you know, I actively date, and it's just like they real selfish, but not selfish in a way where they better themselves. They selfish in a way where they isolate themselves and they think nobody's hip to their bullshit. And it's like, I'm 37 years old and can't no young bitch show me nothing that I ain't never seen before. No disrespect, but like, just be honest, right? And whatever you want to do, what I show people is that after you be weird, I'll treat you the same. So it's just more or less like, I don't know. You're the only lady on here touring, so you're gonna have to help us out. But do y'all have a problem with, like, because you say the office look at women as a joke, but do black women ever think of how they're responsible for that image and their capacity to give without acting like everything is conditional? Because in anybody being successful, when you read, it's about unconditional energy, like being at an unconditional space. And luckily for me, I knew women that was unconditional, that like the lady that helped me today for no fucking reason. I've seen that so many times, but then I don't know. Is it something that y'all blocked off from, or is it something that I'm just the only one that's observing?
So you basically saying we feel like our love and our feminine energy is conditional. We only get that when we feel like it's deserving.
Yeah, like it's a like a point of, if you meet these criteria, then yes. Go ahead.
Yes and no. I guess I can only speak for myself personally, and I think there's a level of just genuine love and respect that I meet all people with. So you're gonna, just because of the person I am, naturally get likely some positive energy, unless you're giving me a reason otherwise.
But you're different. You obviously different, but you got friends and sisters and cousins and
yeah, no, you're right. And I think it's a trust thing, you know. For every female that's like that now, and I think people fail to realize this, once upon a time she wasn't. So it's the same for like every female that refused to date a broke nigga now, once upon a time she did. So like, we're supposed to learn from our behaviors and our mistakes, right? And so it could just be an overcorrection where it's like,
you
oh
dropped that
no,
to
like, oh no, I'm not, nope.
It's a
overcorrection.
response
It's an
to trauma.
overcorrection.
Yes. Over
Man,
independence,
I love it.
overcorrection.
That was,
Those are
that was,
general
that was, that was
responses to
deep. That was
trauma.
deep.
I love it. Like
Uh,
I learned. Like I
Overcompensate.
really have I had a learning experience just then.
put
Yeah.
us
I
on.
appreciate that.
I think that's what it is. And I think that the only way to kind of backtrack that is like you unfortunately, and this is the part that the men hate, that y'all have to love us through it anyway, you know, because we have to get back to that space of trust that it's okay, you know,
That's
like
the hardest part.
yeah, and that is it's super. It's the scariest shit ever. So
Yeah.
thank y'all. The chat is fucking with the overcorrection.
I love it. You just put a new word into the
Yeah,
whole environment. Nigga. Like, go ahead.
Oh God, it's
What we got on the office? Because we cooking with time.
I mean, I think we good
Yeah,
on
we ain't
that.
even-
Unless y'all got
should we?
we good on that one. Yeah.
All right.
So
So
we do something. We didn't-
next topic.
How's the house?
housing crisis.
Man, that motherfucker trying to go up $100 on that.
Listen, it's
Trying to go up 100.
Is she gonna get it? Tune in.
All right, let's go. Let's do a round robin. Yes or no? Everybody on the panel. Has the housing crisis affected you? Yes or no? I'm gonna start with me. Yes. Jeff, on you.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
popcorn style.
I nigga, I'm
AD,
making
it's
a
on
you.
you.
No.
No, go ahead. Cam.
The black man and woman is at war with rent.
Hey, clip it. Clip it.
Shit.
No, that's real though.
For real.
Oh my!
It ain't affecting me too much, but this is the most I ever paid for rent. So, but I've been blessed to have enough to cover it. But I'm looking for a new spot, so we're gonna see.
Like when I say that,
I'm happy for you, Woo. I'm happy for you.
Facts.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
We'll see my life change.
Yeah, I've been seeing I've been seeing the process, bro. Like,
Man,
it's definitely different now.
they want 900 for the slums.
900, I take it right now.
This is this. All right, for the check. Like for the check.
I'm twerking for
This is
900.
this is Memphis, Tennessee,
Slums though.
which is the median income here is probably like 40K, 30,
Right.
38, 41, somewhere in there. It ain't 50. So
I'm in
900,
Northern Virginia, bro.
900 is folks barely got that.
I'm knocking at 2K every first of the month.
Woo!
900 don't exist up here, bro. That's not even.
Yeah, no, not in DC. Hell no.
See,
Not
what's
even
the earning in
hood.
y'all area?
High.
High.
Uh,
Like over 100K for real. Most
Oh, fuck.
close 90K, bro.
fuck.
You know what they say?
What's
The
section
gas
8? What's section 8?
Man, why
What's
should it
section
not
8?
be?
I wouldn't be stacking if I lived
You
in
know
Dallas.
what,
That
AD?
ain't gonna
Into
work.
that, I'll smoke.
But
No, I luckily I moved.
I mean, it's affecting me, but like,
Oh, go ahead, Tor.
go ahead, Torn.
I was just saying I moved at the end of 2020, and so shit hadn't started to get real just yet. And so I'm locked in. I like where I am. I got a private owner. He ain't tripping. So he ain't been trying to hike it up yet. I hope he don't see this and try to hike it up. I don't think he will, though.
Never know.
Me and you
like and share the video.
Like and share the video, man. So
like and share.
Link the increase.
So they can increase
I
towards rent.
ain't 5.
It's really the weather and the energy company killing me.
Listen,
Cool.
I had somebody.
How old is y'all? Like, do y'all mind me asking?
24,
24,
25 in a month.
26,
26, 22,
31.
31. Jeff, how old is you?
31.
31. Okay, none of y'all should be still just now getting out of y'all mama's crib. Some of y'all should still be in y'all mama's crib.
Been out for 2 years and ain't going back.
And try to figure it out. You know, ain't nothing wrong with living with your mama, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I just personally,
I had to go back like 2 years ago.
me and her.
I done been somebody. I done been somebody who's like, work that job consistently, had no problem paying rent every month, and stuff like that. But just like when sometimes your purpose just changes, and sometimes you just gotta figure other things out, and sometimes you gotta have a little cute face and a wink, and you're gonna have to let like some girls like you have to stay at their crib sometimes. It just be like that.
Sometimes you gotta live. Sometimes you gotta live, and paying bills. You're not living. You're paying bills.
Fact.
You're paying bills. You're not living.
Yeah.
And to live with your mom would be like, here, mom, here go this, or let me do this, or sometimes your mom don't need shit from you, right?
Right.
And you can go to the beach and meditate. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what you need. But if you paying bills, you don't give a fuck about meditating, going to the beach or nothing. You got to pay them bills, and that shit got to come how it's supposed to come. So I say to any young person that's not in their 30s or just now moving into their 30s, there's no shame in living with your parents. There's no shame in roommating. There's no shame in getting the best living situation so you could live your life to the fullest capacity. Because being broke to pay a bill is not life, dog. Like, you gonna live till you 80 years old. And when you 80, we all gonna be in a nursing home. We gonna be wearing the same goddamn Velcro shoes, nigga. And one of us is gonna be living.
I don't accept that one.
Yeah. Listen, y'all not there yet. Comes over your third eye.
All right,
and you go straight to
running
from Memphis, bro.
I'm still benching 200 at 80. Nope. Can't do it.
Hell nah.
Like, I'm going in my sleep and getting hit by a train or something. They're going to take me out.
All right.
Man, I'm going to be the buffest 80-year-old you know.
Okay, but what?
Organic.
Point is when you 80, what you have. Point is when you 80, what you got don't matter.
Yeah, that's my whole point. It's about the life that you live.
But nah, if I could live at home, bro, I would in a heartbeat. I just can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Pop's in Virginia, so I ain't trying to make that move because he talking about 2K up there. I'm like,
ain't nothing wrong with Virginia.
Ain't nothing wrong with Virginia, but you know what I'm saying? I like cheap Memphis.
True.
I like it.
I feel you.
Because while I'm complaining, like, the rent is much friendlier than anywhere else I could be. Like, I got a good deal. I got a private owner, so I mean, I get to haggle if I want to. Which most people don't get though, which is why I was saying people in a war with this rent because they be locked in and really can't afford it. Like, but independence.
And maybe you and your girlfriend can get together and get a little duplex or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, I wish these women had money in Memphis.
Oh shit!
And let me say this.
That's a shot.
To that point, let me say this because I've been signed into to a lease that was like crazy, and I ain't have it, and like. I just told them, hey, I ain't got it, and I'm gonna be here for a little bit, and they was niggas, and they was like, you know what, we going, all right, like I didn't got damn near like 15 G's, 17 G's worth of rent, like just wiped out. I'm just stepped into it, feel real.
That's the money spells.
Hey, that's the spirit right there.
What spell them is? I need it. I will do it tonight.
Right there. That shit ain't just happen.
Hey,
that's going on the roof. That's going on the roof at 2:00 in the morning. Like I don't know what to do. Goddamn it, nigga, what the fuck? I'm
Yeah,
about to
just
burst
talking to the
urge.
spirit.
like this, Lord. Look, I know.
Giving them my shit. Help me,
Yeah,
please.
because I'll say that barely making it by ain't no living. If you got any avenue to save your bread, especially now, because everything is going up.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's only going to get worse, and it haven't reached the bottom yet. So it's easier when you got your family to support you, fam. Like it's easier and it's more cost effective.
Use your village.
You're going to be happier. If you isolate yourself and paying rent, it's going to be a struggle for no reason. So if you feel isolated, then that ain't got nothing to do with your family either. That got something to do with your ass too.
And on that note, I'm definitely looking for a situation, somebody to look. I'm single and looking for somebody that want to go 80-20 on some rent.
How did that work, girl? Like, where you come from with them mathematics?
No.
I don't even
be cool.
She must got the 80 though.
Like,
She got the
you
80.
got the
That's what
80?
it is. She got the 80.
You don't got that.
If a woman came to me talking about
This
in
is
Memphis,
crazy.
come on.
It's definitely men that's willing to do 100%. But guess what? When they do, they gonna get called a simp. Somebody will say, "Look at him, he's simping because he paying all the rent."
Now I will say, I think men that deliver like that get women that cater to them. You know what I'm saying? Because a man is catering to your needs, your basic needs of survival. Those are basic needs of survival. But as an individual with an SSN, you are supposed to be responsible for yourself. So anything somebody doing for you is out of the good nature of their heart, because that's not a requirement.
This nigga preaching. He preaching.
Yeah, let folks know that. So when folks doing for you, know what I'm saying? Damn, bring them a little lunch.
Invest. It's an investment.
Like,
show me that.
nice.
Show me that the money that I'm spending on you is growing. Don't spend it on nails and shit like that.
It's a real handout ass generation, and it's a real I pay for this, so you need to do this as generation too, on both sides of the coin.
My question is, how did it get like that? Somebody was validating them females, and somebody was validating them women and allowing them to slide and pass by doing all these things and not having that energy reciprocated, probably because she had a fat ass, which is nothing wrong with that. But then just, it's not our fault. It's not the people that been solid and 100% the whole time that's been your past experiences, because you might want thinking with your right mind.
That's what happened. That's what happened when the heat of the moment comes upon us. If I got 100 or if I got 10,000 and all she wants is $40, I got 10 G's in the bank and she want $40.
I'll say this.
I'm a simp.
Lifestyles. People seeing a lot on the internet. And shout out my Asians for those dips. Because y'all the reason a lot of people's pockets is lined right now. Yeah, those AAA dips that ain't real gas, but it's getting sold. And a lot of people got scamming too.
Hell yeah. Instagram fucked it up.
Them the main people won't repost nothing, but the freshest person on their page, when they drop a picture with all the design and stuff on, that's the one they throw to their story. Oh, look at my guy.
Yeah.
My bad, because we done went all the way left. But the question is,
no, we here. We here.
Yeah, no, we here. But the question is, what is it like? Is it simping that a man? What is simping? And I need to understand this, because this be some shit men be calling other men. I don't really.
All right.
I need to understand what a pick me is.
I think simping is when you going out of your way and not focused on your true purpose, trying to chase a woman and doing whatever for her. That's simping.
Mm-hmm.
So is Russell Wilson a simp?
No, because that woman desires it.
They're reciprocal union. She giving him that pussy on every single night.
Russell Wilson, never.
Not a shoulder.
But they be saying that. But they just be haters then.
That's just
Say
me.
he
I feel
They
like that's
haters. They
me.
No, they don't say
miserable.
he a simp. They say he corny. They say he
No.
corny.
Well,
He corny.
He
He,
a
they say
lame.
he's a simp
He
too.
ain't. He a lame. He ain't a
he's not a
simp.
lame. He's not a
He,
lame. He's a corny dude that's not a lame or a simp. But he's a corny
but
dude.
is he corny
Yeah.
though, or is he just not what pop black culture
He's a corny dude. Bro.
Exactly.
is? You know what I'm saying? I feel like he a cool dude. Like the nigga don't do nothing that I wouldn't have done. I just wouldn't have done it the way he did it. Like,
I think he was just
You
focused,
think
man. Like,
you think you could kick it with him for a day?
No,
hell yeah.
no,
Oh, I got some corny homies. Oh, I got some corny
sure.
homies.
Black people
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
alchemy. We like
Niggas
the
But they my niggas.
rags to riches. And Russell Wilson don't look like he overcame too much of anything. And maybe
what's
he
wrong with
did,
that?
but like we
But
all
he has
came
a-
through. We got to fight for our shit, and we know that. And niggas like that, we know like maybe he did, but what he's given, like the young people say, is this shit came easy for me. I got the baddest bitch. I'm the quarterback. He like that jock from high school that just kept winning.
You mad at that? You got to
But
do
that
some
just
shadow
that
work
might just be
yourself.
how it looked though. You know.
That's.
what
I'm
I
just
got-
saying.
I
That's
got
why
no-
people
Yeah,
going to be
but that's
mad
why
at
people.
him.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's that
because
perspective.
he get what he want. Basically.
Yeah, like he never lost. Like,
But what if he living
Hey,
that
what's
life
wrong with
right?
that?
You know what I'm
There's
saying?
nothing
What
wrong
if?
with it.
Hell
Nothing wrong
no.
with it.
Yeah, he might just be living that life right.
You gotta think of this too. Sometimes a lot of dudes they just be saying simping just so they don't have to do a lot of things for their girl.
Yeah,
Mm,
Say that because
they can't do a lot of things for their girl.
facts, and they feel bad about it. So
But
Come
they
on
don't
now.
get no girls. But they don't
That
get no
part.
Fact.
girls.
Because any man complaining about another man, woman, and what another man doing, you focused on the wrong shit, my boy. You ain't got your own emotion. You
broke
can't.
niggas get plenty of women. That's a common misconception. They do. I don't.
Oh,
know
I seen a nigga busting dishes with a badass girl. I just couldn't get
Yeah,
it.
that
I was at the bar like, girl, why is
See
you talking
something
to
in
him?
so I walked out of Kroger.
She see potential. She see potential.
Security guard bagged the baddie right by my car. I was just astounded. At Kroger, walked out, pushed the basket, put him in the car and everything. I said, I'm smiling. I couldn't even hide it. I can't hide shit on my face. I'm sitting there smiling, put my shit in the car. I'm like,
You
this
know
nigga really got
He
that?
got a job.
Now
He
look,
should-
and look.
he should know he got a job.
She smiling, giving them good eye contact all the time. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. He bold though. But how the brother looked.
But see, that goes back to what we were saying
Hygiene.
earlier about Snoop Dogg daughter. That's not.
No, I'm gonna just be real basic hygiene stuff like that. How you talk, how you approach folks. You don't just follow nobody to their car like that. She really slick, didn't want to be bothered, but then she just threw it on. But
So which one was it? He harassed her, or she was giving him the Google?
nah, that's not something you're supposed to be doing. You get what I'm saying? Like you don't do that. Like, but I mean, it worked out for him. But you just that's not no normal occurrence. That's some weird ass shit. He also asked her if she needed help inside the grocery store. That's not what a security guard's supposed to be doing.
Well, he was trying to holler. As long as he wasn't aggressive.
That's simping to me.
Man,
That's simping
that's
because
simping. That's
you
what I'm
don't
saying.
know. You don't know if she's a mass murderer. You don't know if she's a
At
killer.
your job.
Like you just think like she cute. You a simp
Yeah,
for her. Like you. It ain't no love at first sight. Like if you grown and mature, you in your masculine energy, and you gotta interview a chick. Like you gotta see her insides and outs. Now, if you think a girl is so cold that you want to marry her and love her forever, you bound to simp.
But he ain't say all that. He just probably didn't want to miss the opportunity. Because
how do he know she an opportunity?
Kinda
Is my
creative one.
question.
You got to see. How is you gonna find out?
What did we do?
I ain't mad at him.
Your
I
auntie
ain't mad at him.
introduced you
I don't
to
even know
her
how we got
girl
to
that
this.
she interviewed.
Nah, I want my auntie girl. Nah.
Before Instagram
Y'all,
and
all
Facebook.
right. How many chicks have you gotten that ended up as a successful relationship that you went out and got?
One.
One, yeah,
One.
one.
But I'm 24.
It's not successful, but I say I learned
You
something.
gonna have two or. But the point is,
Are you with her now?
you wasting time.
Hell nah.
You wasting time. You could be in your masculine and vet and interview, but when a girl come with her energy, it's hard. You fall into simp, and I'm the victim here. I'm not acting like I'm above this shit. Her energy is too strong, and you be like, all right, what you want then? but you don't get to see her character or see if she even meant for you or see potential in you. Because I know for sure the girls that I talk to wouldn't talk to me if I was a damn busboy. You feel me? So
I need the females in the chat to chime in on this one too, because I think like as a woman listening to this, I'm like, damn, like I've talked to people personally. I've heard a lot of men say like almost as if they not participating. It's like we're in such a weird space right now.
Yeah,
the dynamic between men and women, where a lot of men a lot of times are afraid to approach women, and but at the same time, a woman who really wants to just be in her feminine is expecting that. Now I'm just understanding, and I might be super late to the party, but like what is it? Choosing signals. I understand as a woman choosing signals that you can give a man to let him know you're interested in him as well. So maybe the girl in the parking lot was giving them to the security guard, but you ain't people. But even if she wasn't, at what point, from a female's perspective, are men not approaching women anymore? Like, is that what y'all saying?
No, they do. No, they do.
Interested in, what do you do if not approach her?
But these men are doing a lot. Like
so when do you do?
But that's where you saw her at. What you supposed to do?
You ain't gonna see it no other time.
I personally don't do that.
You never gonna see that girl.
I haven't done that shit in a minute. I ain't gonna lie.
No, bro.
I say being a simp and like also being that person.
Go to church. Go to church.
Get a job, go to school, go to the bar, go to a restaurant, go to where people is mingling at, and then shoot your shot. No, that's no. Don't do that. Like, you gonna meet weirdo lames that's not in a position to date you. Like,
yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, a lot of broke men.
Yeah, like, don't do that. Like, you don't know that man from shit.
Because
I don't.
I want a good nightstand. I'll just find anybody and just try to talk to him. Honestly, I'll pick up a cereal box. Oh, what kind of cereal you eating today? Make conversation with her, because I know how to conversate. So it's easy to slip in.
That's so weird to me.
And that's what he had.
No, man.
I mean, I think I've noticed that the brokest. And this doesn't mean by pockets. This could just mean just broken men are very pursuant of women in public. Very to the point where it makes other men just be like, bro, I'm not gonna even.
I would
holler
never even do that.
They weirded out, which is why I was looking like I was smiling like I have never seen this shit work out before. Because usually it's get the fuck out of my face. And women in Memphis carrying shit, so it ain't none of that. Or you get your ass blown down, or her boyfriend right down the street.
Let me ask one question for clarification. Do you mean that the way in which the man is approaching a woman is what is like you're observing, like, no, that's OD, or the fact that he's approaching her anyway in the space in the store?
It's the space, because you work in there. You know what I'm saying? You at work, G. You the security guard. You weren't supposed to be
at Walmart buying whatever. She's at Walmart buying KY jelly or lace front glue. She's not there to be hollered at. If she's at the fair, she's there to get on the Ferris wheel. If she's at CVS, she's there to get fingernail clippings. She don't want to get hollered at by a guy. If you a man, you understand that it's a time and a place for everything. I gotta be the best man that I could be, and I'm gonna snatch something at the right time, but not at Walmart ever. Like, I'm at Walmart.
And maybe not if he worked there. That is because that's probably all. Like, I would assume that's all he do all day. Like, this nigga.
That's not the first time. That's not the only.
He's hollering in the parking lot. So maybe not if he worked there, but I think I'm going to disagree. I want to hear what the other lady's saying in the chat. I think it's definitely the way in which you approach a woman.
For sure.
But I don't think women are always as bothered by the location, the space. Because it's for real in the night.
It's not about them like being unbothered. it's not about being unbothered, but it's just like that just isn't a place for something successful to come out of. It's not gonna go right.
How
right
you
down.
judge
Like
a person by them shopping though?
I'm not.
I'm like,
I'm not judging.
I think it's
Like
It's not judging. It's you should be looking to meet somebody in a space that is already conducive, like that, where other people
so
know
you're
each
saying-
other. So yeah, if a woman that I'm approaching, we should already have mutual connections. Just because
Facts.
that's just gonna make sure that everything, like I'm not gonna do nobody dirty who I'm gonna get checked. I like and somebody gonna check the other person. Like that, man. I don't even want to go too far, but I just feel like I don't need to be going out there meeting random Jones
like
and just because it's
A lot of men die
it's not
that way.
gonna go right. It's not gonna go right.
I feel you on that part, I guess. I'm like, from my pure heart self. And I'm like, I don't,
Yeah, but most women ain't pure hearted. Most women ain't pure hearted. Most women
most
got
men ain't
a
pure-hearted.
nigga got a nigga at the crib with a 4.5 that will shoot a nigga whoever look at his girl, and
Outta
girls
ego.
know that. And you don't think that these men shooting is over some real beef, or it's really over a woman a lot of times. And I mean, as a woman, you might not understand that, but as men, we understand that we got people that we know or mutual friends that have died over a woman, like getting some ass from some random ass chick. You feel me? That he met at a Walmart or a gas station or at a club or some shit like that, for which he ain't get the rundown like, oh, she a hoe. She be setting niggas up. Don't fuck with her.
Right.
But I think you would still do your due diligence.
How if I don't know your mutuals? How? I don't know you. You just a cute girl that I'm seeing at Walmart. I don't know shit about you. Why, as a man, I feel like women need to understand men is not going to approach you cold. Lames and weirdos is going to do that shit.
Yeah.
A man going to figure out who you are internally and then make a decision like, oh, she got character. She got a pure heart. I'm not going to see you and be captivated by your beauty at Walmart ever. Like, and I see a bunch of chicks nobody that cute where I'm just like, oh, she's going to change my life. Let me holler at her.
I get it. Okay, so you're saying that man has to have insight, not physical sight.
A man,
some type of insight into who you are before they pursue you. That makes sense.
Like these men are desperate. That's what we say when we say simping. Like, and that creates very hostile and inappropriate environments. And other people, healthy individuals, have to like exist within those. So it makes us cautious. We walking on eggshells too, because it's
don't want to
cross the
like
wrong
that.
right at all. And that stuff follows you too. That's not something that just you grow out of or like
Thanks.
you're marked.
Yeah.
So just it's like it doesn't feel intentional to me.
Uh-oh. What's up? What's
yeah.
Moving along.
We got particles.
These niggas finna get weirder.
Particles colliding.
Are you concerned? Or do you have discernment?
All right. So what the hell is CERN?
So it's a particle collider that they just opened up July 5th. And a lot of people have their theories about it, and I think they're trying to open portals and stuff like that.
So this machine, Jeff, it's been running for a while, but they test it at different speeds. So it's like they're testing, trying to basically manipulate matter, tear a hole into this parallel, this universe, whatever. And so they test it at one speed, and then they speed it up and bash particles together to basically trying to generate some dark matter or something.
To me,
CERN?
You hear this, but when you hear like stuff like particle collider, accelerators, dark matter, I'm thinking of time travel and quantum physics and metaphysics. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people be like time travel, blah blah blah, but when you really get into the understanding of energy and how they mess with dark matter, it'll just blow your mind. You know what I'm saying? Just from an observing point, not from a theory, sciences. Just sitting back and just trying to understand.
Yeah, no doubt.
I think
weaponize some shit.
I think an interesting detail about CERN and that company or organization, whatever it is, the CEO, the CEO or the head person at CERN is also one of the people that created the internet, like one of the inventors of the World Wide Web. Right?
Damn.
Yeah. Hold on, give me 1 second. I can tell you his name, so it's not even like I'm putting 100 on 10.
So you just got interesting.
Because listen, you know how people run to the internet and try to fact check shit and be like, I didn't find it on the internet, so that means it's not true, as if the internet is just not a big database. Yep, that's his name.
Dang.
Um,
what is he doing there? This nigga doesn't understand quantum physics.
How?
Apparently.
He must.
Apparently.
Because when you think about that wireless connection, he must understand something.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's not a...
And did this guy did he actually what?
He's doing their computer systems, their documentation.
That's what they say.
What do that mean? Like, this is.
Oh, he's been with them. I didn't know.
Yeah, I bet.
But shit, we all on the internet right now. So what the fuck? Like, what the fuck can we say? Like, we're on the internet right now as we speak, having this conversation.
Right, but that's
what
why
actually saying.
That's why we're only gonna know what we're gonna know. Because at any moment, if they don't want us to know something, they just type in, they do search, find this word, and then delete, and it doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
People don't understand.
As far as I'm concerned, did that guy actually invent the internet, or they say he invented the internet? Like,
who knows?
People always called it Al Gore internet, but I think he just was pushing for it. I don't really know because this shit was here before me.
Al Gore was the politician who ushered in the bills that allowed for like AOL and them to send like phones, and you got to have a lot of logistical shit. So Al Gore was the politician that put it like through, like Donald Trump was the politician that put 5G through. But Al Gore played that role. Yeah. But I was going to ask, like, have y'all felt different? I know everybody talked about July 5th before it happened, and then July 5th happened. Have energy been weird for y'all since then? Because I'm going to say emphatically, hell the fuck yes. I'll be the first one to talk shit about shit. But when they cut that motherfucker on, this world changed. So I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but I feel this shit kind of spooky, dog.
This shit different now. It's
different.
It just feels weird. Plus, just weird things happening, like the Godstones falling. Like, that's crazy. It's different.
Yeah, I feel like it's changed, and like the ones who are aware of things, they gonna notice it. But honestly, I'm thinking about like how this gonna affect the people who are not aware of this. Like, what they gonna turn this into? You know what I'm saying? Because like with technology, it's so many things you can really do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the mind blowing part. Like, because now, but within a year, it's always seemed like they a step ahead with their plans, but it make it seem like they messing up, type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, it's almost like, what if them things that them people lined up for last year, and now this particle colliders and what if it's all to like activate some MK Ultra shit? You've been seeing how many people? Is it
that part?
Is it that many people that really just is that evil and want to shoot up at any and everything? Or
is that shit made up? Or is that shit really happening? Like, I'm hard to like. I don't know, man. This
or
shit
is
weird.
it like Winter Soldier type MK Ultra type shit from the the jab?
Yeah, like, is this a
So,
test? Are they doing like test soldier shit? It's weird. It's
oh,
it's
this
hard
on
for me to
video?
believe that's just so much anger. Oh yeah, they got a video of this.
I ain't seen the video.
Okay, well, along with them activating CERN, weird stuff has been happening, including the Guidestones, the Georgia Guidestones, blowing
Ooh.
up. That somebody blew it up. Oh my god,
Dang.
that's what I mean. Who people got that much hate in their heart and time on their hands? That shit is weird.
And
I
then
mean,
peels off like, all right, let's get up out of here.
Footage of somebody planting bombs.
what was that?
I said they don't got no footage of someone planting the bombs. They just see it explode.
No,
Right.
the people leaving. They got the people leaving.
See, like that, and that's something like you gotta pay attention to because
Right.
it's not
Nah,
saying
that's cap. That's because they
Yeah.
got two angles of this junk.
it's cap, but just being aware of stuff like that. Because see how one missing detail in the video, you
Makes
know,
a big difference.
yeah.
Because really, if you saw all of that clear footage, why don't we see people?
Running away, some.
And whatever cell phone tower is, they just gonna ping that junk to see
Mhm.
who's active over there.
Like they know for sure. Like cars got Wi-Fi in them now.
Come on now. It's two angles of the explosion. They caught somebody. They probably was masked up.
But I mean,
That sucks.
do you see people in one of the views?
Can y'all see that?
Nah, but because they're all right before the explosion. You don't see anyone set the charge.
Yeah.
That's for anybody who don't know. Go ahead.
I'm on.
No, yeah, I was just
Go
gonna
ahead,
ask
Will.
people if you could just give them a little background.
For anybody who doesn't know what the Georgia Guidestones are, they're a monument or something that somebody put up that nobody really knows who, and it has like different languages around the world saying the same thing, and that's maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature, guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity, unite humanity with a new living new language, rule passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason, protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts, let all nations rule, internally resolving external disputes in a world court, avoid petty laws and useless officials, balance personal rights with social duties, prize truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite, be not a cancer on the earth, leave room for nature, leave room for nature. And that just exploded. That's crazy.
Dang. Haters.
See, and that to me, that just seemed like that's deep and esoteric because like
Mhm.
you just said those is built there and no one know how they got there, and then they just blow up after this CERN is made. So it just seemed like they giving signals like it's a war going on.
Attack.
Right. You know?
It's like trying to it's like a blow for a spiritual attack. Like they're really trying to, like, even if you was not tapped into CERN or exactly what was going on there, you see that and it's like, damn, like, why is that happening? Why is there so much hate in the world like that? And it's intended to possibly anyway to cause that negativity, but can't even know.
Yeah.
I always found
I,
that.
I just feel like I understand kind of the significance of like of what the messaging was and how people can feel the importance of that and stuff like that. And I do feel as though like yeah, like if that was the case of somebody like blowing that up and stuff like that, like that is crazy and like disrespectful and all that. But at
But
the
who was
same
it
time,
disrespect?
like kind of the message with regards to what it was saying is like the I'm just if the Godstones were actually blowing up, like let me finish. But my point is like the whole point of what it was saying was like be out in nature, be one and stuff like that, right? It's like nature still exists with those Godstones there or not.
Yep.
Like I'd be outside, like, and I don't like all this stuff. Like it's all the stuff is happening, but it don't really hit my world. Like if you really just outside doing kind of what the message was intended and not allowing, the fact that this could be a thing. Like if you just really understood the message, that I just think more people should focus on that and not so much on like the occurrence of what something blew up or not.
But it's like
I
it's
feel
like
you.
Nobody got it wrong.
well, personally, I always looked at the Godstones as like eerie. I never looked at it as like something to look to for guidance. It's more of some weird shit, and I mean that the keep population under 500 million part. We
That's
already
awesome.
way past that. We
What?
already
You
way
gonna have
past
to
that.
drop so many diseases.
So is it an attack on the system that's trying to keep the population under 500 million, or is it like a sign of an attack on nature or keeping balance and all of that? I mean, you can look at it, both ways.
Is the Guidestones a
Yeah.
part of nature,
I
or is
don't know.
they
Either way,
some
I'm gonna be outside.
man-made?
No,
Some
They
no,
man-made stuff.
it's never gonna
1980s.
be. It's just like a signal, like it's Shakespearean. It's like it's just
A symbol.
a symbol. Yeah,
Mhm.
they can never take nature.
I hear
It's
you.
always gonna rain.
That's
Yeah.
why I said it seemed like it was a deeper meaning when they blew it up. Because since you knew that was like a symbol for somebody, it's like boom, it's up. That's how it seemed to me.
Type
Yeah,
shit.
it do seem like an act of war, but I do feel like in reference to the mass shootings and stuff like that, if they are real, how do we know these ain't Russian MK Ultra members? Because have y'all ever seen Salt with Angelina Jolie,
Yeah.
where she was a secret operative agent and she thought she worked for America, but when she got deep into her MK Ultra programming, she was really from Russia. So if I wanted to go to war with America, why wouldn't I just cut on all my MK Ultra trips? So the dude in Buffalo, niggas in Atlanta, like all this gang warfare shit. How do we not know that these aren't Russia mercenaries unleashed in our territory just by the MK Ultra program? Like, because it's a lot of weird shit happening, and I just don't be seeing it, but I be seeing it on the news. But it's just like, if that's actually happening, that's super weird and scary. Like, you could just be at an event and a nigga just open up with an AR-47. Why would a person do that?
It's crazy because we had an event. They said that there was an attack that was foiled here in my city.
Really?
For the 4th of July. And it was 2 people that they arrested, and they definitely said that they were foreigners. I can't tell. I don't know where from, but that was like part of their charge, possessing these weapons and not being like legal citizens or something. So. And that's crazy to think about. Like everybody always say when it happens, like you just think it wouldn't happen here, and it's like, damn, that shit. Like my family was out and about on the 4th. Like that shit happened. Like almost happened here. It's crazy.
Yo, Hood, it's crazy how you said that, man, with the whole salt and analogy. It's like the whole Captain America Winter Soldier analogy with Hydra. You know what I'm saying? So how you did that?
Same thing.
It's the same thing, and you don't know who's who out here for real. For real, everybody random. We ain't doing no background check, so
Yeah. Facts.
That's true.
And shit, more weird shit. 41
Be
UK
talking
council
about-
members. Oh. What'd you say, Jeff? Nah, it's all
I
good.
was just adding, be careful talking niggas at Walmart.
Facts. That part.
Too many motherfuckers are going missing to be talking to these niggas at Walmart.
hey man, niggas will throw your cute ass.
I'm
in
be
the
real.
van quick.
If a woman try to talk to me at Walmart, I think I'm finna get human traffic. I'm clutching. I'm sorry. I'm getting in my car.
Just talk to me like, what the hell wrong with you? Like,
I know I'm cute, but damn.
I know I look nice today, but bitch, don't do that. We don't do that no more. We don't do that no more. Don't
I'm from
compliment
DC.
me.
I know.
It's a new age.
I know a lot of niggas from East Africa that will that just came over here and will do some wild shit. Like, don't be careful who you talk to.
Oh yeah.
Don't you fret. That's one of the things I love about where I live at, because we definitely we open carry.
We'll get clapped.
Here. Don't you fret. But no,
I ain't trying to get shot. I try to be nice to you at Walmart either. So
it's all about how you approach it.
How do I know?
I gotta use.
How do I know?
I gotta use. I'm so thankful for my gift.
How do I know? I don't know. I can say hi. You up to 40? Like, wait.
I know.
Wait. I just said hi.
That's it.
Hi and bye.
See you later, sis. You got a pink 9mm. I ain't fucking with you, bitch. Like, you got cute guns, girl. Come here. I ain't trying to get shot because you get mad. I'll be damned if a bitch shoot me with a cute ass 9mm. I'm trying to be a fucking Rico Suave and get fucking killed by a pink gun.
No, that story.
No.
You can't go out like that.
Hell nah.
Even going out like that.
Yeah.
41 members of the UK Council resigned. What's up with that? You gotta tell me a little bit more about that, Woo.
So, hold on, let me pull it up. So apparently 41 members resigned following let's see, let me read this up. Ministers and aides, including senior members of Minister Boris Johnson's cabinet, say they no longer have faith in his leadership after a series of scandals, the latest involving an ally accused of improper sexual conduct. I just heard about this a little bit before we started, but that's interesting.
Disheveled hair, his hair look always all over the place.
Yeah, that's him. Look, we looking crazy, but oh yeah, there's some funny shit going on over there. Not too sure.
Oh,
I think it's just weird.
it's just more symbolic of a collapse.
Yeah, super collapse energy. If y'all pay attention to like Forex, it's a Forex stock called Euro USD, and Euro is like the euro, like their dollar or whatever, versus our dollar, and our dollar is going to be the dominant fiat currency over there if things don't change, because their shit is just going down and down and down, and it's going crazy. Like, it's a way to make a lot of money. I've been making a lot of money on that motherfucking pair like all year, but it's something that I've been seeing all year. Well, I don't trade no other pair really. I've just been watching this shit for the time, and ever since this news came out, like, it was at like $1.04 yesterday. That shit is at $1.02 today, Jack. Like, nigga, that shit is going down, 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 baby, like a Nelly song. You feel me? And I think it probably will go down to zero for real. I think European, because they enslaved America and they enslaved us, they don't deserve shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't deserve a fucking thing. I hope every fucking fish and chips is got no season on it, bitch, and the tea tastes like fucking hot water, bitch, and the scones give you fucking they get stuck in the middle of your throat.
But don't you feel like though America is just the rejects?
Nah, because we built this shit.
Like they was like, fuck it, we're gonna do our own thing. We're gonna start our own business, and it's just the same.
I'm from here though.
I'm the same shit too. We can do the same. We can be Americans though.
Absolutely.
We're more American than most white people.
Facts.
Crazy shit. Yeah. We got more attachments to things that make this country what it is than white people. At least functional, not society based.
Right.
I don't. As an American, no, I don't feel like a reject at all. I feel like I'm from here. I feel like my people's from here, been here a long time, and I feel like this is home.
I'm talking about the people that founded it. That's what I meant. If I wasn't.
Yeah, but I don't worry about them.
Found it.
Like they got a certain way of
Black
life,
folks been here.
and we could do the same thing if we choose. Like I feel like it's certain ways in our society that have us in certain communities that make us look like we fucked up, but there's nothing stopping us from organizing and just living a norm. We could get a fucking yacht or whatever the fuck we want to do if we want to organize. So I just think like racial shit is kind of outdated in what we can do as a team in this day and age now. So like when we in America now, it's straight about your mentality. Like if you want to be fucked up and have whatever your view is, it's going to be exacerbated. So back to that, like that CERN shit. Like I feel like I was dealing with angels and that CERN shit happened, and I feel like that shit just expanded. And I'm like, damn, this shit weird. Like I really feel like this angel shit is real as fuck. And I'm like, maybe it got something to do with this CERN shit. But I feel like maybe if you had a negative disposition, it might be expanded into a world. And that's kind of how I feel like this shit is playing out with people in this country. Because the disposition is real, it's fucked up. Like,
Yeah. Thanks. And it's crazy that the CERN thing gonna be on for 4 years. So
they just
maybe
tearing a hole in our what is it in our
but
existence.
what if they just allowing your law of attraction to be magnified and expanded?
That's what I'm thinking.
That's how I feel about it. I feel like if I want to have the richest, most successful life, it's because they cut on the CERN colliders. And if niggas want to be like, this is the end of the world, then that's what it's going to be for your ass.
Yeah,
like I really do feel like that. Like,
whatever you make it.
In my heart. Like, I don't know. I could be right or wrong though, because I ain't did no research.
They messing with stuff that they got to live with too. So
That's what's really crazy.
Yeah, just don't have no fear. Don't be concerned.
X.
Be
You
discerned.
can't do nothing about it.
Facts.
You just be aware of it.
I like that.
For
On
sure.
that note, that was really all the topics. The only other thing I wanted to, we always do a moon, and I think it's the waxing moon now. And so I just wanted to, I guess, briefly touch on that, but I don't even really, I can't say I know exactly the energy or, kind of where we need to be for the waxing moon. So I just wanted to tap in, see if y'all had some insight.
So for me, the waxing moon has been good. It's been like fulfilling my intentions. I feel like the waxing moon is for a time for working on the things that you set out on the new moon. And I've been doing a lot of that, like getting my business together and website, rebranding and all that type of energy. So it's been good so far.
Thank you for confirming my energy, because that's definitely the space I've been in. But I like to know that it's in alignment, I guess.
For sure.
Yeah, I've been on the same shit. What I've been on really is like scheduling everything. So as far as like my YouTube videos, my appointments that I have every day. And the crazy shit about scheduling my day is that I feel so retarded for like the past 37 years where I didn't really schedule shit. And I was just like swinging by like the seat of my ass through life. I feel like a fucking jackass for real, dog. Like, schedule your day, bro. Like, that shit is so fucking amazing. Like, to be ahead of your schedule, like to know, like, okay, I can do this. Like, I don't know. I ain't never did that shit until maybe 2 weeks ago, and I save everybody's name. Like, I don't have no numbers in my phone. I got everybody's name in my phone, so it's just like making me so personable with people. Like, the first question I ask the people who text my phone is, "What's your name?" Right? And for me, it's like I'm building a connection with people at a deeper level, and I'm scheduling people at a deeper level. If I say like I'm gonna talk to you in 20 minutes, I'm gonna schedule that shit. So in 20 minutes, I'm gonna call your ass. And I'm the worst for that. You know what I'm saying? I'd say I'm gonna call your ass, and I niggas I ain't never talked to in life. You know what I'm saying? I said I was gonna call, and it's my fault. You feel me? But um, this wax and moon and putting the work in, I definitely been in that energy.
Yeah. Same. Just yeah, like just keeping track of what my goals were. For the new moon season. And yeah, just working towards those, building those up. Like I've been just building a lot, just bringing in a lot, like just meeting a lot of new people, building a lot of connections, and just having different conversations on things ways I can collaborate with others over this summer, and just moving forward as time goes on. But yeah, just keeping track of what those intentional goals were, and working towards it. That's where I'm at with it.
Yeah, nah, I feel the same way because I really intended on to do a lot of dream work because I'm one of those I'm a very daydreaming person. So I feel like I have a lot of time on my hands to actually to understand where I need to go for myself. And like I always feel like I always get a lot of advice from a lot of people, but I've been trying to learn to listen to myself lately, like really listen to my intuition. Like I mean, when I say listen to it, like as soon as I hear my brain say you should take this left and go this way on the highway today, I just do it. And like microdosing's been really helping with that. Cause some reason like sometimes I think I know everything, so I'll hear that intuition and I'll battle with him and be like, okay, but usually this route be going this faster. So I just been shutting up and just listen to who been talking to me and just following what they say and just doing the work. So I feel like that's a lot of spirit because the dreams I just been having is just like it's very directional. And then when I just fell back from people, I got more answers that I wanted because it's like I'm seeing people's dreams for them, and it's like it's cool. I'm not helping nobody, but y'all taking up my time to see what I need to see for me. So, and I feel like I've been doing good for that. You know,
That's what's up.
Dope.
Yeah.
Well, with that, I think that kind of closes us out and brings us to the end, y'all. Want to do final words and give you socials, and
yeah.
we'll start off.
You can go ahead and catch me on the gram, Lightbringer, the Lightbringer01. Go ahead and catch me on YouTube, man. That's all for all my socials and content. Thank you for watching and joining us tonight, man. I hope you had a good time with the Trippiest podcast. I hope you got some laughs and some knowledge and information. Share the video, man. Use this information, to help the people around you to build your own community because we call it the collective for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So much love and peace, man.
For sure. No doubt. You could find me on Instagram and streaming platforms as Woo Got It. On Instagram is Woo Got It Official. You can get holistic products, teas, and all sorts of other products like mushrooms, magic mushrooms, and things like that on sacredsolutions.co. If you want to learn a little bit about mycology, which is growing mushrooms, you can find us on Myco Farms on Instagram. And I appreciate y'all tuning in. And excited to see y'all again next week.
Yeah. Thanks for everybody on the panel who came in today. Thanks for everybody who tuned in. You can find me on Instagram, social media, g.elijah144. Check out my business page, Elijah Green 144. I got the website, www.elijah-green.com. And yeah, please like and subscribe to the channel. Share if you have it in your heart, desire it. And yeah, thanks. See y'all next week.
Peace. Follow me at The Hood Mystic on Instagram. really thank everybody for being here. I learned a lot. I laughed like I needed to laugh tonight. Really cleared my heart chakra for real. And I'm just happy that we're growing as a collective, and I'll be excited to what will be a year from now. But the steps that's taken us to our heights is the steps that we take in a day. So I'm really happy for that and grateful for that. So, as we take one more step, one more episode towards whatever purpose we set out for, I'm happy to be doing it with y'all. So, I see y'all next week, and I'm sure some weird shit gonna happen between now and then, and we'll be here to cover that shit.
Facts.
Cam?
Oh, it's Cam. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Feel free to share. Only going up from here. You can follow me on socials at Made by Wave on Instagram. The link in my bio has the link to everything else that you might want to know about: the clothes, the Twitch, something else on there, music. Just feel free to tune in. Appreciate y'all.
Cool. And Torren Shanae, TorrenShanae, on Instagram. Check out my artist. I am Troy Jones. We got the album. I'm just gonna say it. A nigga might have cared too much. Coming soon. I'm really looking forward to y'all being able to experience that. Go to my page. I'm gonna share some of the artwork tonight. Give y'all a little sneak peek of what's to come. And I thank you all for tuning in, watching, laughing with us, commenting. Please share the video. And if you want to be a part, reach out. That's why it's the collective, because it's a group of like-minded individuals. So if you hear to the end like this, then you fuck with us. You like-minded. So tap in. And with that, thank y'all, and we'll see y'all next week.
Peace.